Okay to have a little bit of fun here and there. Now, why this thing ain't live, I don't know. They said we were live. They said it's waiting for y'all.
It never popped up on YouTube.
Yeah, I see. I'm waiting on it. Now let's see if it popped up on YouTube. Notified me. It says it's two waiting. Let me know. We should be live. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Facebook, but we're not live on YouTube.
There it goes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Tallboy here. We got some time before we go live. Hope all is well in your world. Usually I have TBJ on the screen, but I decided to, give myself some love today. That's right. Give myself some love. Hopefully you guys are all right in y'all's world. Go ahead and start recording. Yeah, let me go ahead and start recording now. How y'all doing? Where y'all tapping in with me this week? If I do this, then the music is going to stop, so I don't want to do that just yet. But yeah, where y'all tapping in? Let me know in the city and state where you're watching from. We got 2 minutes before we actually go live. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Talking tech news. Passport rollouts. Oh my God, there's some new news if you like to travel abroad. Then we also said Uber. They want you to get verified. They want you to be like Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and get a check. Gemini Live, it's free. Have you been playing with it? And then also Amazon and these big box retailers said it's time for y'all to come back to work. And we got the word of the day from Revis. He's going to break it down. By and large. By and large. Y'all ready for it? I'm looking forward to hearing what Revis has to say about it. Shout out to Pierre Kelly. He's in the building. He is in the building. Pierre Kelly, what's happening, man? Tallboy here. I actually started early today. Can you believe that? Yeah. We're going to be live in less than 55 seconds. So let me go ahead and get this thing started for you guys so you guys know what time it is. And yeah, y'all let me know. Type in the city and state where you are joining us from. Type in the city and state where you guys are joining us from. We will be live literally in 30 seconds. So let me know where you are joining us from. Let me go ahead and get this music going the way we normally do it. It is the Lab Tech Show. My name is Tallboy, and I'm here to simplify tech in a language that you can understand. I'll repeat this same thing momentarily, but 15 seconds before we're live. Type in the city and state where you're joining us from. Let us know, let us know. We're gonna be live, Revis. I can't believe I did this. I think TBJ do a better job, though. See y'all on the other side, y'all. See y'all on the side. What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well with you. It's another edition of the Lab Tech Show. My name is Corey Sanders. I go by the name of Tallboy. And as always, I want you to walk away simplified, learning some new stuff when it comes to technology. I would like to find out where you guys are joining us from. So if you are in the United States, or even if you're across the pond or in Mexico, it doesn't matter, South America, type in the city and state where you are residing in at the actual moment. Let us know where you are at so we can highlight you. Right now, I see that we have Awesome Wood Things. We also have Pierre Kelly, and shortly we're going to find out where Revis is, right? So with that being said, before we get started with everything, we got to find out what's on tap for the evening. So let's see. What are we going to be talking about for the show today? Let's see.
Join the Lab Tech Show for a global live podcast. We're diving into the latest tech and practical tips you won't want to miss. Revis, our resident truck driver, brings humor to the Merriam-Webster word of the day, by and large. Get ready for a fun and informative segment. First topic, renew your passports online effortlessly. We'll walk you through the steps to make this process a breeze. Second topic, Uber is now verifying all riders to reduce pickup times. Learn what this means for your next ride. Next up, Google has rolled out Gemini Live, a free AI assistant. We'll discuss if it's worth trying out. Amazon's telling remote workers to return to the office. We'll explore what this means for employees. Share the show and help us grow. Your support means everything to us. Finally, embrace technology or get left behind. The Lab Tech Show is here to keep you ahead of the curve.
What's up, everybody? TBJ in the building. What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? We got some rules to the show. My name is TBJ. I'm Tallboy's alter ego. What he won't say, I will say. And if you out of line, I'll probably call you out. You know what I'm saying? So look, this is how you can participate on the show. You can watch on your phone or your TV. Now, we prefer that you watch on your TV because you got that big old thing hanging on the wall. Or, you know, some of us is ghetto and just got it propped up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? But the only way you can comment is on your phone. Now, come on, that makes sense, right? Now, we want you to be authentic, and we also want you to keep it real. Now, we need you to embrace this technology because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. I'm telling you, it's coming whether you like it or not. There ain't no going back. It's only forward, all right? Now, we are multi-streaming on multiple sites, LinkedIn, Facebook, and also on Tallboy's other YouTube channel. So if you are watching on one of those platforms, come on over here to the Lab Tech Show because this is the only way that you can be interactive with us, all right? Make sure you tell 2 or 3 people about what's going on, all right? Now, Tallboy said, where you watching from? So I think some people tapped in. Our cousin, not our cousin, but LeBron James' cousin, he tapping in from Spotswood, New Jersey. And then who else? We got Lynette McKelvin. She said she's in Branson, Missouri. I wonder what she doing all the way out there. So if you somewhere in the United States, somebody said they out there in the water. Oh, she said she in Bermuda. I don't know. She just swimming, and then she didn't start riding in trucks with Revis. We don't know what she doing. But if you watching anywhere in the United States, let us know so we can highlight you and then say thank you, all right? Without further ado, we do have a poll question. Let me see if I can get myself back on the screen, y'all. You know, I be doing too much. But we do have a poll question that we would love to ask you. And maybe we'll get Revis to tell us about it too. Let me see. I got this question for y'all. Now, y'all know the only way y'all can comment is on your phone and on your TV, all right? So what do you think would benefit more? If you're watching on your phone, let us know. 1, cloud storage. 2, AI. 3, navigation services such as Google Maps and Waze. Or 4, a password manager. Which one do you think would benefit more? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments what you think. While y'all doing all of that, let me go see what my boy is, because that's my personal partner. Oh, I can't do this just yet, because, ladies, come on, I need y'all to go ahead and hype my man up, because this is his theme song. He said he can't do anything without this song right here. Let me see. We gotta get the theme song going.
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
What your name is? What your name is?
He's somewhere in the United States, from L.A. to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, what's happening, my man? Mr. Sexy Man.
TJ, what's going on?
Oh, man, we living large and in charge. Tallboy let me run this thing for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Where you at these days?
I am in Withville, Virginia.
Who?
I've always called it Whiteville, but I come to find out it's Withville.
Withville, Virginia. Okay, what's the closest major city to that?
Oh my goodness. Well, I had to go through Bristol, where the racetrack is at.
Oh,
I'm
we
about
never
an
heard of that
hour,
one.
maybe an hour and 15 minutes north of that, and probably an hour south of Roanoke.
Oh, Roanoke. Oh, I think Tallboy know about that place. Okay. That's pretty cool. Well, we would like to ask you too, because people were chiming in on the comments. What do you think would benefit more? Cloud storage, AI, navigation service such as Google Maps and Waze, or a password manager? Which one for you?
Well, you know, I am a truck driver. And with me being a truck driver, I have to go with navigation.
Okay.
But the
Alright.
thing about it is, Waze and Google Map aren't necessarily truck friendly.
Oh, you got your own personal navigation system?
Well, I use what the Hammer.
Okay.
The
Never
Hammer
heard of that
is
one.
just like Waze, it's just like Google Maps, but it's a trucker app. But it sometimes not trucker friendly either.
Okay. All right, the hammer. That's what they call it, the hammer. All right, well, hopefully
Yeah,
you
but
can.
by and large, it's okay.
Okay, well, hopefully by and large you will break this word down today, because that's the word of the day, by and large. I'm going to give you the definition and a sentence, and we need you to break it down. Can you do that for us?
Now I'm going to try.
And you gotta do more than try. But okay, by and large is another way of saying in general or on the whole. The way the sentence reads, Revis, by and large, I like the way things have gone. Break it down for us, Revis.
You know, this is not easy because it's not a word. It's actually a phrase. And by and large, it's pretty an easy phrase. And it just really means something on the whole. Like I just told you, I have the Hammer, and by and large, it's an okay navigation system. And we have all these people on the Lab Tech Show, and they're watching, and by and large, you know, they're learning something pretty simple and easy.
Okay,
So
in
by
general.
and large is actually a word that's or a phrase that we can actually use, and it's simple to use.
Okay. So basically, you just saying if it means in general, like you said, for you, you like to use the navigation system, but it don't really work for you in general, but it worked for everybody else.
Right, but it's good and whole. You know, it gets you where you want to go.
Oh,
So by and large, it'll get you where you want to go.
do we have any navigational points where it tell you where the law enforcement is?
Actually, Waze and Google do. The Hammer really don't.
Mm. You ain't got no tickets
And it
lately.
actually comes in handy when you know where they're at. So
Right, but by and large, you don't have no help when it comes to finding law enforcement while you driving on the road.
well, I have a CB, and it's real time, and it works a lot better.
Oh, well, for the ones who don't know, what is a CB?
It's just a broadcasting network that truck drivers use. We go to channel 19. Yeah, I know everybody heard the phrase break 19.
Yeah, we heard that one.
And when you hear the word break just means that you're cutting into the station, and 19 is the station that you listen to.
Okay. Well, by and large, I think you did okay, but we're going to find out what the audience say. If you're watching on your phone, we would love for you to comment. Now, you have to comment with just the number. You can't have a sentence to go with it. But just do the number, and we're going to find out how did Revis do on the word of the day. 1, job well done, sir. 2, you gave me this as a response. I'm done with you. 3, I'll let it slide as we don't use this word often. 4, sir, I believed in you and you failed me. Or 5, the self-proclaimed professor does not disappoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know how did Revis do on the word of the day. While we wait on those answers, Professor Revis, anything else you want to tell people while we wait on the answers to come in?
Hey, Tallboy has merch.
Oh, yeah, he got some good merch.
And Lynette McKelvin says she has 27 people watching right now.
27?
You know what? If you have 27 people, all of you guys pull out your phone, sign in to the YouTube. Go to The Lab Tech Show, hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification so you won't miss us.
I like that.
Every week we'll be right here.
I like that. 27. Okay. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. Well, look, this is what the people had to say. We got a 50-50. I'll let it slide as we don't use this word often, or the self-proclaimed professor does not disappoint. I can't be mad at you, Professor Revis. You did your thing. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and, are you going to hang out with me, or what you going to do?
I think I'm going to hang out. I'm going to go ahead and hang out for an hour.
Oh, you going to hang out with us. Okay, that's what's up. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get into our first article of the evening. We got to talk about some things that we felt that was deemed important. So I'm going to put the articles or the topics on the screen, and you tell us what you want to talk about first. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, that's it right there. All right. I'm going to tell you, do you want to talk about... Do you want to talk about Amazon or you want to talk about Uber first? Which one you want to talk about?
I think I want to talk about Uber because I use Uber quite often.
Oh, you want to go with the Uber thing. Well, Uber got some new rollouts. And if you like to ride those ride-sharing programs, they want you to get verified. I don't know what all this verification thing mean, but they say tomorrow, but it is actually today. This is what they saying over here. They saying that Uber wants to expand safety features directed towards drivers. They said they got a national rollout for enhanced rider verification, and they're basically saying if a rider undergoes these additional verification steps, they'll get a verified badge on their account. Now, that means you. If you get in the car and you do the things that they want you to do, they going to say, we might be able to do a couple things for you. And they just basically want you to know that the drivers, they want them to know that you, as in the rider, are on the up and up. Now, they're saying that these new verification measures is in response to driver feedback that they want to know more about who's getting in their car because they don't know you. You know the old phrase, don't get in the car with strangers. Well, Uber and the competitor, you get in the car with strangers. And they said that the company began testing this feature earlier this year, and they've seen a lot of success. And now they just rolled it on out. Now they're saying the competitor Lyft, they've already got their own version of this tool, so there's nothing really, big on their end. But Uber verify riders by cross-checking account information against third-party databases. So basically, if you upload your government ID, then you'll be good. Or if you have the Clear program, you know, the one where you fly, then you're straight. Now, they're saying while the rider is the most notably safety tool announced, they said Uber announced bringing its Record My Ride feature to the whole country. And they're saying that this lets drivers record the entirety of the ride via their smartphone cameras without the need to invest in a dash cam. The footage is fully encrypted, with Uber saying nobody can access it unless a driver sends it in for review. So if you start acting up, the phone is already on the phone holder. They got you on cam.
Wow.
Now they're saying that they hope that the company will allow it to more quickly and fairly resolve any incidents that may arise. So if you threw up in somebody's car, or if you try to choke out the driver, all they got to do is hit the send button, and that's it. Now they're also saying drivers can now cancel any trip without any financial penalty, and they can unmatch from any riders they don't feel comfortable picking up. And now they're saying that there's a new PIN verification feature in which drivers can request riders to enter a number to confirm that they are who they said they are. I think that's fair. Before I have you ask this question, Revis, let's ask the audience. What do they think of Uber's verification on your phone? Let us know. 1, I like it. Makes all parties know who is who. 2, I think Uber is trying to secretly get my data. 3, they want their money, right? Take me to my destination. 4, I have nothing to hide. This is not a big deal. Or 5, they're going to make me wait at peak times. Stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know in the comments what you think of this whole new Uber rider ID verification, recording the rides, all that other good stuff, and they can forcing you or making you put in a PIN code. What do you think of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Revis, what you think about this?
Well, with me taking Uber from time to time, and with me having a couple friends that are Uber drivers, I think this record thing is a good thing, and the verification is a good thing. Because there's a lot of times that we'll turn on the news, or we'll turn on social media, and we'll see things happen in these Ubers and stuff, and nobody really know what really went on. So I think some changes are good.
Okay. One of the things that Lynette McKelvin says, she says, if I have to be verified, the driver should be verified too. Also, the cars need to have inspections. Well, I think that they already verified because that's how they got to driving for the driving for the company. I think that is automatic, a no-brainer right there. They're not driving for the company unless they verify. Now, they had a report, and I'm going to see if I can find it real quick, but they had some questions on this verification thing. And the way it reads, bear with me here, they're saying that to be verified, they said this is what they're talking about as far as questions. Do you have to submit an ID and a selfie to get a verified badge to use the Uber app? They said uploading an ID and selfie to get a verified badge is optional. If you decide not to provide an ID or a selfie, you won't get a verified badge, but you'll still be able to take rides with Uber. Now, if you set up a new rider account using an anonymous form of payment, such as Venmo, prepaid debit cards, or a gift card, and they think that they need additional verification, you may have to upload an ID or a driver's license or passport. That's what they're saying. Now, they're also saying, how does it work? If you order a trip for a family member or a friend. They said if you're ordering a trip for a friend or a loved one, you can order it as a guest ride and input information about the person who's actually taking the trip. If you have a verified rider badge and you order a trip for a family or friend, then your guest rider will not be considered as verified, and they will not show a verified badge. That's all they saying. So basically, long story short, short story long, all they saying is you just got a badge that say blue check that you uploaded all your information. That's why I said, is it a data thing that they want? They just want to know who in their cars?
My thing is this here. If I do get verified and I go to somewhere like CES and Tallboy decides he's going to this party and I'm not going to go, and that Mercedes pull up and I'm paying for it and he's riding it, do they cancel it, or do Tallboy still take the Mercedes?
I think they still give it to you. I mean, you ordered it, and all they got to do is say, because I think the person who picking you up, I don't think that they care. I think that they just look at it as they just want their money. I think this is really more of a Uber thing, not a rider thing. But I may be wrong. I'm just saying.
Okay. The reason why I said that is because Tallboy and I was at CES in January, and I decided to pay for an Uber ride, and then he ended up getting a nice Mercedes. I didn't get a Mercedes the whole time I was there, but he got a nice Mercedes.
Well, I mean, he is a big guy. I mean, you can't control the cars. I think he wanted a self-driving car.
I'm talking about the luxury aspect.
Well, I don't have no
I had to
control of
ride
that.
in minivans and small itty-bitty cars, and he gets this nice, luxurious Mercedes.
Well, I don't know what to say about that one. But what I can say is, maybe if you work for a bigger company outside of being a truck driver, maybe you could just order Uber Black.
By and large, everything was all right, though. It's all right that Tallboy took the car. I'm happy for him. I just wish I would have got a chance to ride in a Mercedes.
Oh, you just wanted a luxury feel. Okay. Well, speaking of luxury, I don't think things are going to be so luxurious for a lot of people if they work for Amazon. You know what I mean? They say
Wow.
Amazon tells its workers to get back to the office or else they're going to have some problems. Amazon told its corporate employees to come to the office 5 days a week starting in January as it seeks to finally end the hybrid working style that was caused by the pandemic. They said office workers at Amazon have been allowed to come to the office 3 days a week since June of 2023. And they just said that the advantages of being together in the office are significant, and they therefore want to return to how things used to be. Now, they said that they observed that it was easier for our teammates to learn, model, practice, and strengthen our culture, collaborating, brainstorming, and inventing our simpler and more effective teaching and learning from one another. And they said it was just more seamless. Now, they said teams tend to be better connected to one another. Now, they're saying that, if anything, these last 15 months that they've been back in the office for 3 days a week has strengthened our conviction about the benefits. Now, they're saying that some employees may have to set up their personal lives in such a way that returning to the office consistently for 5 days per week will require some adjustments. And they basically saying they want to help you with that. So to ensure a smooth transition, they're going to give you all the way up until 2025, January 2nd. So you got time to make those adjustments. Now, they're saying that that's ample time. And basically, the Amazon staff said, we not feeling none of this. And they're saying that this is very depressing and demotivating. And another suggests it will make it harder to continue with this stated goal to become the Earth's best employer. Now, the workers who push back against the change could find its impacts, its career advancement opportunities. But I don't know. They're saying that other companies, they're probably going to impact this as well. So I don't know. Do you like this idea of the hybrid working experience? Do you like the hybrid working experience being going back to the old business model? Let us know. Does Amazon have a point with their business decisions? Let us know on your phone. 1, they cut the check, so play by their rules. 2, remote workers accomplish more. Their loss. 3, they're setting the tone for other companies to do the same. 4, with the way traffic is in my town, I won't go in. 5, this is really a decision for the workers. Will they comply? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Does Amazon really have a point with their business decision? Because if this pulls off, a lot of companies may say, you don't come in, find another job. What you think about this, Revis?
I think the company actually saved a lot of money by having people work remotely. And when the pandemic came around, I wasn't able to work at home or on computer. I had to work during the pandemic and everything. Get y'all lazy butts back to work. Take them back in office. Get them back in there. It's nothing like, the hands-on interaction and everything else. And then getting mad at people and inviting them behind the woodshed and all that kind of stuff. Hey, you can't do all that behind a computer.
Well, I think that workers have proved that they can get more done efficiently, and they can save gas because you're not getting paid for the gas and the sitting in the traffic and all the other stuff of picking up your kids from daycare and making sure that the house is taken care of. You don't have enough time in the day to do that. Now, I'm not saying that I'm all for this. I'm just saying, what do you do in a situation where you have gotten comfortable and now they're saying, I'll give you 90 days to figure this out?
The thing about it is, it's like a lifestyle change now. So now they have to update their sexual harassment policies and stuff because people can't go to work in their skivvies now. You got to let them know you got to put on clothes now. You just can't be on, can't go to work on your drawers no more.
Mama D says, I'm retired. I don't care. She said, I don't care. I did my 20 years. I ain't mad. Well, I don't know. I just thought that you guys might want to pay attention to this, because if this pulls off successfully, don't you know all the other companies are going to start implementing this and saying, if you work in the office or if you're part of the corporate team, you're going to have to come in. And so that remote work is going to probably be all over. I don't know.
People don't want to see the boss's face every day.
Well, that's true. I don't want to see my boss's face. He get on my nerves. He's so tall. He be looking down at me.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what to say about myself.
Yeah, but by and large, your boss is all right, though. He's all right, guy.
Yeah, he a cool dude. When he want to be. You know what I'm saying? He a cool dude when he want to be. I'm not mad at him. All right, well, Revis, I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I can find this article for us. Oh, before we do the article, I got to do this. Hold on. We can't just go without doing our call to action. Where is it at, Tallboy? Hey, everybody. My name is TBJ. And you know what? I'm here to stay, but we need you to join us. Now, we're building. And when you join this show, it's called the Lab Tech Show. We're all a family, and everybody likes to just learn. Well, they don't like to learn, but they like to embrace it. But we would love for you to hit this subscribe button and join us. Be a part of the family. Embrace this technology. We got you. It's called the Lab Tech Show. Come on over here. You hear the clapping? You hear the church beat going? You know what I'm talking about? We're building. So come on over. It's that toe tapping music, and it's a toe tapping show. Will you join us? Hit the like button. Come on, hit the bell. And also hit the subscribe. Tallboy trying to get to 500. Will you help him? He at 479. We need to get to 500, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe. If Lynette McKelvin got 20 people, that'll push us on over. Tell them to hit the like button, y'all. It's the Laugh Tech Show. Back to me. I'm a fool, ain't I?
Straight nut.
Oh my God, I don't know what to do with myself. Let me see what we got over here. Let me see. Revis, do you like to travel abroad? Because you know Tallboy like to get on planes. Do you like to travel abroad?
My feet stay on American soil.
Oh no, you never been out the country before?
I used to go when I was a little younger. I used to go to the casino over in Canada.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have a passport, this just came down the wire. You know your passport is only good for so many years, so when it's time for you to renew the passport, well, guess what? You can now do it online. You don't have to worry about finding your paperwork. You don't have to worry about getting new passport photos or even just trying to put all the stuff in a money order and going to the post office and standing in them long lines. You could do it all online, y'all. I can't believe this. They just rolled this out. Tallboy said he already renewed, so he don't have to worry about this no time soon. But this is very big for the ones who need to renew. They said that Americans, now this is only in the USA now, can renew their passports online. And then they don't have to worry about that mail-in paper application process that could often cause delays. Now, they said the State Department announced today that its online renewal system is now fully operational. Now, they've done pilot programs, and they also have adult passport holders whose passport has expired within the last 5 years or will expire in the coming year. They say it's not available for the renewal of child passports, but for first-time applicants, for renewal applicants who live outside the U.S., or for expedited applications. So look, by offering this online alternative to the traditional method, they're saying that this could be the State Department embracing digital transformation to offer the most efficient and convenient passport renewal experience possible. That means you ain't got to worry about that. Now remember, this does not apply to people that have children passports, and for first-time passport applications for renewal applicants who live outside the United States, or if you need to expedite your passport. So if you fall in one of those categories, you still got to go about the regular way. Now, they're also saying that the department said it is estimated that about 5 million Americans will be able to use this service a year. And they also said that after staffing shortages by COVID-19, they said that it was a long, lengthy process. And the department they just was trying to figure it out. And they had to just go down the technology route. So they said that this is supposed to reduce wait times by 1/3 over last year. And it says most applications are now completed in far less than the advertised 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. And the online renewal system is expected to further reduce that. Now, they're also saying that the system will allow renewal applicants to skip the current process, which requires them to print out and send paper applications, photos, and check by mail. And all they got to do is submit their documents, their photo, and payment through the state website. And they said that you still got to pay the $130. So that means you can pay with your credit card. And basically they're saying that They hope to expand the program in the coming years to possibly include Americans living abroad and those seeking to renew a second passport and child passports. Now, they said that we want to see how this goes, and then we'll start looking at ways to continue to make this service available to more American citizens in the coming months and years. Now, this is interesting, Revis. You get to renew your passport. And the question that I have for the audience is renewing your passport online beneficial? One, hell yeah, they already have my information. Two, they are just catching up to the digital age. This is sad. Three, the pandemic showed us we can do a lot on PC. This is one. Four, searching and mailing sensitive documents was a waste of time. Or five, the technology is there. Why not use it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know what you think of being able to renew your passport online. Well, what you think about this, Revis?
It sounds very, very convenient. It sounds like it's going to save a lot of people a lot of hassle. And you don't have to run down to the Office Depot and all that stuff to renew your passport. You can do it right at home. That sounds pretty good.
Well, I mean, they said on the TV when they showed it, they said you had to be 25 years of age. So if you under 25, it wouldn't qualify. But if you're 25 years old, you're not a child, and you're not living abroad, you'll be able to do this, especially if you live in the United States. It's still the same 130. They said you got to take a photo on your phone, so now you don't have to worry about paying for your passport photos, because it's so hard to find a place to do passport photos. Or if you go to one of the drugstores, sometimes the camera don't work and you got to go somewhere else. So, I mean, now you can just do it from the comfort of your own phone. And then now you can start catching flights and not feelings.
Well, what about you, TBJ? If Tallboy decide he want to take you on a vacation or something, you only, what, 1 year old?
Well, I'm digital, so I mean, it don't qualify for me. I'm just telling
he
you.
can smuggle you out easily.
Yeah, I just close me up in the computer. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm in the computer, y'all. I mean, if he want to carry 2 laptops with him, then let him do what he do. I ain't mad at it. I'll go abroad. Wouldn't you?
You know, Tallboy packs very heavy.
No. He packed... Yeah, I don't know if you say that. I don't know about that. Let's see. What did the audience...
Tallboy take everything with him.
Yeah, he take all the tech with him. Let's see. The audience say, hell yeah, they already have my information. And then they say the technology is there. Why not use it? And Sean James said, they're just catching up to the digital age. This is sad. Well, I don't know what to say. Now you know, and hopefully you'll be able to catch up with the latest things when it comes to traveling, and you can do it online. Revis, I'm in my penthouse now, and I gotta go because I gotta go watch on the big screen TV. I got some company that's supposed to pull up on me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send it back to Tallboy. A player gotta do
your
what a
company
player
have
gotta
some
do.
friends? You know, I'll drop by.
They digital. You ain't no digital friend.
Oh man, jeez. I gotta find some kind of way to get off into your world.
Oh man, you gotta get. Come on, we trying to get you to embrace this stuff now. Now you see my penthouse. The ladies. When they be playing sexy man for you, I'm the real sexy man.
Oh my goodness.
Let me stop playing with you. Let me stop playing with you.
Rich Vibe is in the house and he digging that penthouse.
Oh, well, I think Tallboy did it last week, but I'm gonna do it with you on the phone, with you right here on the phone. Who is your favorite host of the show? Tallboy TBJ or Revis? Who's your favorite host of the show? Let us know in the comments. Come on, type it in, cause I called foul last week because Tallboy took over and I didn't have a chance to defend myself. But a lot of people said Tallboy last week. So, but I need y'all to hurry up and put it in put the answer in the comments. I gotta get ready to go, y'all. Come on, let me know. Somebody said Team Revis. What?
Hey, also Wood thing in the
Oh
house.
man, Team Revis is rolling in the building. What's up? Okay, somebody playing. I guess I guess nobody don't love me. Everybody not here for Tallboy. So right now, Team Revis is winning. I don't
I
know what
think
to
the
say.
three of us make a good team all together.
Yeah. I like that. That's good. Yeah, I can roll with that. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Well, I gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna take this back over here to Tallboy and Revis. I enjoyed you, as always. We're gonna keep this thing. What they say? Hot.
Yeah, I'm looking at the penthouse right now, and the thing gonna get really hot later on. Don't short circuit
Oh,
nothing.
I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm good. I'm good. I can't find the sound effect, but it is what it is. I can't find it. Let me see what they say. Oh, somebody said TBJ. Mama D said she like TBJ. That's what she said she like. That's what I'm talking about. I can't find it, y'all. So I guess Tallboy will have to find it for me. So I'll have to let y'all go. Is that cool?
All right, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, okay.
I always enjoy hanging out with you.
The thrill is still
Bye-bye, y'all. I gotta go.
What's going on, everybody? Tallboy back here live. TBJ is a whole hot mess. I can't believe we let him do all of that. Let's see. TBJ, Team Revis. Okay, that's what's up. All right, guys, we got one more article. Revis, I appreciate you holding it down with TBJ. They all said that you were doing your thing, and they like you. So we got an article. So I'll let you do part of the show with TBJ, and then I'm gonna do one article with you if you don't mind.
Okay, let's do this.
Have you started messing with this AI thing? Because we've been talking about AI for a minute, Revis. Have you tapped into it?
I just have not had time.
You haven't had time. Come on, man. Like, you got a phone. We had a whole segment on Chat GPT. We had a whole segment on how to work it. And you saw how cool it was. How you don't have time?
I just don't have the time because I drive. I'll be driving through the middle of the night. I'll be sleeping the day. You know, I actually got up about an hour ago, and I'll be on the 3 o'clock train in the morning.
3 o'clock, okay. The midnight train to DC. That's what you said you're going to next?
Actually, I'm on my way to Winchester, Virginia, and then I'm going to pick up in Maryland, but I have to go through DC tomorrow.
Okay, all right. Well, I got a topic here, and I know a lot of people are not fans of AI, and we're trying to get you guys to do it. And this might be beneficial to some of you guys. What do I mean? Should you use Gemini? Gemini, let me break it on down for you. We've all talked about Chat GPT. That's the one that was the big fuss last year or for the last 2 years. But then, of course, the competitors have come out with their own versions. Microsoft has come out with Copilot. There's another model called Perplexity. And the one thing about Perplexity is it cites sources. So basically, how you had to cite your sources when you had to do book reports, that's what Perplexity does. Then they have another version called Claude. And then Google has their own version called Gemini. That's right. So they're saying that they're now going to let you use it for free. So the way this article is reading, and I'm going to have to try and paraphrase some of this. They're saying that while AI has the potential to significantly affect how we use mobile devices in the future, its success is uncertain, but the concern is not about the usefulness of AI tools, but it has potential. And now, over the last few weeks, Gemini Live has been rolling out. Well, it's been out for a while, but basically, what is Gemini Live? And it was announced back in earlier this year that it made its way onto mobile devices through the Gemini Android or Google iOS apps, and they call it Gemini Live. So you guys know about Google Assistant. When you press Hey Google, that's the Google Assistant. The ones who have iPhones, they have Siri. Well, now Gemini Live has now rolled out, and this is their way to have a new mobile conversational experience that allows you to have a free-flowing, natural conversation with Gemini. And they're saying that it's probably wise to think of Gemini Live as your new digital best friend on your mobile device. It is ready and able to answer any question, help you with your homework, plan a trip abroad, and much more. And basically, it could do basically whatever you want it to do. And now they're saying that it was locked behind a subscription all the way up until September 12th, but it is now free for Android users. They're saying to interact with Gemini Live, you should be able to look into your phone and go into your accessibility options, and if you search assistant, if you have an Android, you should see Gemini Live, but we'll dive into that a little bit more. And they say just tap the live button in the app or say, Hey Google, go live with Gemini. And basically they're saying Gemini Live uses speech technology to understand your questions and provide natural conversational responses. You can interrupt, ask follow-up questions, or change the topic anytime, just like in a real conversation. Additionally, you can continue discussing the Gemini in the background or when your phone is locked. So you don't have to worry about unlocking your phone. You can just say, Hey Google, and the Gemini Live will pop up on it. And then you can ask your questions free-flowing. You can end a conversation with Gemini Live anytime by tapping the end button or pause button to end it temporarily. Now, they're saying all discussions with Gemini Live, they're all available for 72 hours and a transcript within the app. And you're maintaining your Gemini app's activity, and the information can be kept for up to 36 months, all right? But everything gets deleted after 72 hours. Now, they said that you can also export the transcript to docs. So basically, it keeps the transcription for up to 36 months. But, it says Gemini Live are kept as a transcript within the app for at least 72 hours. If you're maintaining your Gemini app's activity, the information can be kept up for 36 months. So as long as you're talking within that 72 hours, you can keep that transaction going. But if you leave it alone for that 96th hour, you just lost that whole transcript or the conversation that you were having. Now it says, what can it do? They said that Gemini Live provides information and knowledge for general queries, real-time information, and language translation. It also summarizes lengthy articles, documents, and web pages as well. So Revis, think about it. Any lengthy article or document, you can just say, hey, can you summarize this article? Hey, can you tell me what's the best way to get from where you say you were, Whipsville, Virginia, going to somewhere in Maryland? It might give you a better route than the route that you are normally taking, and say what's the best restaurants for truckers to eat at. And they're also saying regarding productivity and creativity, Gemini Live can assist with brainstorming ideas, generation, learning, and education code generation, and debugging. As a personal assistant, Gemini Live can offer recommendations on topics such as movies, books, restaurants, and travel destinations. And it can also handle basic tasks such as setting reminders. Now, let's see, brainstorming. How can you do this? You can say, I need some ideas on hosting a Thanksgiving party for teenagers or for young adults or a newlywed couple. And then it says, you can also say, how do you make a frozen daiquiri? And it'll tell you how to do it. And then you can turn around with the continued conversation and say, what are some best foods to eat with this daiquiri? And it will give you that information in that regular conversation. So we're going to try this out. I have the phone in my hand, and they're also saying that this is available. Gemini Live is an impressive product with various use cases, suggesting it could benefit different people. However, getting them to use it could prove to be a challenge. Now, they said that the average Google user is not going to pay $20 a month for Gemini Advanced, but because they unlocked it and is now free, you might have an opportunity to play with it and you see where it goes. What does this mean for you? If you have an Android phone, you might as well give Gemini Live a chance. It's now free to use, and depending on what you aim to get out of it, it can be pretty helpful. If you have an iPhone, you still need to pay for Gemini Advanced subscription, which complicates things. So if you got an iPhone, you got to pay. But if you got an Android, you're good. Moving forward, I don't plan on canceling my Gemini Advanced subscription anytime soon. That's what they say. And why not just try it out if that makes any sense? So should you consider Gemini Live? Revis, what do you think about this? Uh-oh. Is Revis there? He's like, that's a lot.
I think it might be something that I might look at.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, let me go ahead and get the thoughts of our viewers. Let me know what you think. Your thoughts on Gemini Live based off of what I just said. 1, I like that it's more detailed. 2, I'm open to using it if it's free. 3, I need to embrace this AI. 4, Google is really about to make us dumb. Or 5, let me read the fine print. There's always a catch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know what you think about your thoughts on Gemini Live. Now, Revis, I don't think I can do this with you on the phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you hang up, and I'm going to try this out, and then you're going to call back and end the show if that's all right with you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're going to try three. We're going to try 3 things, and then we'll have you come back on. Is that cool?
Okay, that'll work.
All right. So you said you're a trucker. You're going to leaving Virginia, and we're going to try and go down that aisle and see what it says. All right.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. We'll talk to you shortly.
All right.
All right, guys. So Revis just hung up the phone. We're going to say, hey, Google. And when I did that on the screen, you can't see me. Give me 1 second. Let me put this back on the screen. Let me put myself back on the screen. I'm sorry. All right.
I believe
So
there may be a misunderstanding. As an AI language model, I cannot see or perceive the world in the same way a human can.
All right. So I said, hey, Google. And when I did that, you can see that the live came up on the screen. And then I guess while I'm talking, I guess it's picking up everything that I'm asking it. So we're going to turn around and say this here. We're going to say, what are the best restaurants for truckers to eat at between Whitesville, Virginia to Washington, D.C.?
Unfortunately, I can't search for places along routes yet, but I found some restaurants near your origin and destination. Here are some restaurants near Whiteville, Virginia. Gray's on Main at 170 East Main Street, Whiteville, Virginia, 24382. It has a 4.2-star rating on Google Maps. Log House 1776 Restaurant at 520 East Main Street, Whiteville, Virginia, 24382. It has a 4.4-star rating on Google Maps. High Plains Barbecue at 2120 East Lee Highway, Whiteville, Virginia, 24382. It has a 4.8-star rating on Google Maps. Moondog Brick Oven, Whiteville, VA, at 205 East Main Street, Whiteville, Virginia, 24382. It has a...
So it gave places for him to eat in D.C. and in Whitesville, Virginia. And then also, okay, Google, how many truck stops are available between Whitesville, Virginia and Washington, D.C.?
There are several truck stops available between Whiteville, Virginia and Washington, D.C. Here are a few popular options. Flying J Travel Center in Whiteville, Virginia. This truck stop offers a variety of amenities, including diesel lanes, showers, prime parking spaces, diesel mobile fueling, premium Wi-Fi, ATM, barbershop, CAT scale, check cashing, cylinder propane, DEF lanes, driver's lounge, game room, lottery, money orders, Pegasus, public laundry, and truck parking spaces. Love's travel stops and country stores. Love's has...
So it gives Love's and Flying J's, and it gives a few other places as well. Okay, Google. What is the best time for truckers to drive to deliver their loads for a 11 p.m. drop-off?
The best time for truckers to drive to deliver their loads for an 11 p.m. drop-off depends on several factors, including distance to the destination. If the destination is nearby, the trucker can leave later and still arrive on time. However, if the destination is far away, the trucker should leave earlier to account for traffic, rest breaks, and potential delays. Traffic conditions. Avoid peak traffic times by checking traffic reports before leaving. This will help the trucker estimate the travel time and plan accordingly. Rest hours. Truckers must comply with federal regulations regarding driving hours. They cannot drive for more than 11 hours in a row and must take required rest breaks. Weather conditions. Bad weather can significantly impact travel time and safety. Truckers should check weather forecasts before leaving and adjust their plans accordingly. General guidelines. Leave early. It's generally better to leave early and arrive at the destination with plenty of time to spare.
All right. So, Revis, you are a trucker. You could use Gemini Live just by asking a conversation or asking a question, and then it can give you the answers that you need. Feel free to call back in when you're ready, Revis, and we'll go ahead and wrap up everything. All right. Basically, what everybody had to say is, I really need to embrace this AI. Hey, I'm trying to tell you guys, this AI thing is here. So we have, what is this, 9/25? We have literally less than 90 days. So we have less than 120 days before we go into the new year. Feel free to embrace this. Go into 2025. This is the perfect time. The kids have gone back to school. So now that they've gone back to school, why don't you go ahead and say, let me get a little bit of education. Ask, if you have an Android phone, why not ask it a couple questions about meals to prepare? And when you ask it meals to prepare, a quick meal for $20 that includes whatever the ingredients that you have in your refrigerator, let it do the cooking for you and just try it. A great dinner recommendation that they have. So, I mean, you could clearly see they gave Revis multiple stops to eat at in Withville, Virginia, and it also gave some stops in DC. But why not ask it if you like to cook? Or you might say, what are the best cleaning tips of cleaning the refrigerator? You just, try it. Open yourself up to it, right? That's all I'm going to say. Revis, your thoughts on what you heard?
I thought it was very interesting.
And it's right there on
I
your
happen
phone.
to be at the Love's truck stop right now in Woodsville.
So what I'm saying to you at the end of the day, Revis, you have it on your phone. You have Google Assistant. You may have to do a little tweaking and go into your settings and then just type in Gemini Live. It should be available. If it's not, it will be rolling out to you relatively soon. And just play with it. I mean, it's open to everybody. So I just highly recommend you check it out. And like I said, at the end of the day, the goal is for us to all embrace this artificial intelligence because this technology is coming whether we like it or not. Is that fair?
That's fair.
All right, guys, as a quick recap of the show, we discussed, let's see if I can find this on the screen. We discussed passport rollouts. We also discussed Uber wants to verify you. All you have to do is submit your ID and you get that check to let everybody know that you have been confirmed. So that way that the driver knows who you are. And then you can also know the driver can actually record you or record the ride. And if anything as a discrepancy comes up, they can just submit it. If not, it'll be encrypted and deleted. Gemini Live is free. And then lastly, Amazon basically said, come back to work, whether you like it or not, or you're going to be out of a job. And then lastly, our word of the day is by and large. So feel free to embrace this technology. The goal is for you to walk away understanding what is going on. And like I said, we only have a few more days before, we only have a few more months before the end of the year. Now, as a quick recap of what's going to be on tap, we have all of September, all of October, and then part of November. And then I'm going to shut it down for a few weeks as we go into the holiday season. And then we'll probably pick up in December once so we can start gearing up for CES. So we're going to go hard these last couple of weeks. The goal is to have some guests come on. That is the goal. So we can start preparing for the holiday season to give you some gift ideas. But for the most part, that's pretty much what it is. All right. That's what we got going on. I have to do this real quickly. We got the brands that we need to talk about. Hey, everybody. It's the brands. Why don't you come support Tallboy at the Lab Tech Show? That's right. Lab Tech Show. Anything tech related. If you know a company that would like to showcase their tech product, have them visit labtechshow.com. If you're into live streaming and you would like a show done just like this, come on over to yourliveproduction.com. And if you need video services, that's right, video services, you got an event, you got a graduation, a party, or whatever, go to tallboy.us. He will make your event spectacular by recapping it. Don't forget that we're on Spotify and YouTube podcasts at the Lab Tech Show. Have you checked that out? Are you on Spotify? Are you on YouTube podcasts? Search the Lab Tech Show. And then for those that are on Roku and Amazon Fire, search us. We're on TV, y'all. We got our own TV channel. Come on, TBE Media. And then lastly, feel free to support the channel. Cash App, PayPal. Those are the respective names right there. Don't forget to think big, think tall, think tall boy. That's all I'm saying. Think big, believe in God, think tall, the sky's the limit, think tall boy, because he said so and he's doing it. Revis, I'm trying to find it. You said we got what?
We got merch.
That's right. We got merch, man. Why don't you go over here, look at the merch, shop.tallboy.us, and you can get all of your merch needs. The holiday season is coming up. Have you thought about getting some merch? Look at this. Now, come on. We got bags for the ladies. You can put all your personal items in there. We also have the trucker tank top for Revis. We got our word of the day shirts, the trucker hats. Don't forget to honk the horn. What if you like coffee? Well, we also got our adult beverage mugs as well. And then if you like TBJ, he's got his own line. Look at him. TBJ got his own line, y'all. So why don't y'all go on over there to shop.tallboy.us. We even got stuff for the babies now. Standing on potty and tech is my energy. And then just feel free to go over to shop.tallboy.us. Now, look, the cheapest thing on here is, what is that? Is that $7? And then the most expensive thing on here is probably about $35. So it's all within budget. So look at it as a gift idea. Look at it as something that you could use for yourself. And feel free to support us at shop.tallboy.us. It's not that hard. Can you do it? Will you do it? That's the question that I have for you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Revis, is there anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I don't know if everybody hit that like and subscribe button, but hit that like and subscribe button. We need you.
Yep. Let's see. Sheila Baker said, I'm trying to embrace AI. I watched the Oprah special twice. Thank you so much, Sheila Baker, for doing that. Hopefully you got some value out of that. And then, let's see. Lynette McKelvin says she got her merch today. TBJ got a onesie for the babies. Y'all go get merch. In-laws, buy my merch. What's up, in-laws? How y'all doing? Shout out. Thank y'all so much for watching the show. Hopefully you guys got some value out of it. We got our own cartoon, y'all. Come on now. Everyone be blessed, as they say. And this is the Lab Tech Show. Hopefully you guys got some value. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. You said be blessed, and what else did you say, Revis?
What else did I say?
Oh, you didn't say nothing. It's the Lab Tech Show, y'all. No. It's time for us to go. Revis then forgot.
You already know.
Y'all be good. TBJ, Revis, Tallboy, this is what we do. God willing, we'll see you next week. It is the Lab Tech Show.